It's time for more siege defense. Welcome back to 108 Heroes Reformers. As you can see, this fellow decided to attack us when we have 200, which is kind of weird, in the garrison, and he only has 51. I'm actually very surprised about this because I would have expected him to be a little bit more prudent, a little bit more strategic. But he decided not to do that, and as a result we are going to teach him a very important lesson. Please do not attack when the enemy has over, well, let's just say, over double, even over triple the amount of your units. And that is exactly the issue. But this is going to be a relatively easy siege defense, and then we're going to move on and try to recruit another hero to our cause. Speaking of that particular hero, we're going to try and get Ma Lin, who actually we decided to persuade in a previous episode to join our faction, and I have only now just gotten around to finding him, basically. So anyway, let's do it. There you go. That was actually remarkably easy. Well, whatever the case, 165 renown and a little bit of honor. Pretty happy with that. Let's take a look at his stats and actually see what he's all about. So as you can see right here, he is not as good, let's just say that he is not as powerful, even though he is very, very powerful already, as Liu Tang. But as you can see, he's got 7 in Power Strike, 4 in Iron Flesh, 111 HP, crazy. And he also, oh yes, this is a little bit, okay. Fine. I thought to myself, oh, is he one of these? Is he one of these that uses a polearm that is not particularly fantastic like the Han vassals? No, he is not. Alright, so this is one of those times when we're going to have some difficulties. 272 against 959. I actually wanted to defend my castle. This is actually the castle that we took initially, and we are now going to have to defend it against the Song. As you can see, there's actually someone utilizing Taoist magic, and I'm not a big fan of that. I love the fact that magic is in the mod, but these guys are super good at using it. They really are. So, oh, never mind. Yes, if I had allowed him to live, it would have been a very different story. But yeah, he's already dead. So, you know, we really don't have to worry about him anymore. But yeah, that magic, that has like an AoE aura kind of thing that does massive amounts of damage surrounding that particular enemy. And I'm just thankful that I was able to kill him that quickly, because otherwise we probably would have had some issues. Ma Lin is on an absolute killing spree right now. I'm actually kind of surprised that he's been able to get so many kills, considering, you know me, with my legendary two-handed here, I am able to do so much damage. And he's actually getting kills. I don't know how many he's gotten so far. 16, actually. He actually has 16, which is pretty impressive, considering he is using dual-wield weapons, and a sword obviously is not going to have as much reach as what I'm currently using, but he's able to still get his fair share of enemies to kill. Now, thankfully, we have already eliminated about 150, but as you know, there are over 900 here. A little update on how we've been doing in this siege defense so far. I actually did level to level 36, and also 10 Feet of Blue gained level 3 with her moon sword, and she has also gained the next level in her character as well, so she's now level 21 or 22 or something like that. And otherwise we have killed 450 units, so there are still another 450 to go. It appears we have achieved victory, but at what cost, really? And I now have 349 kills, by the way. And also, I'm going to have to go out here and hunt down these archers, because they're being very, very infuriating. Yes, but that is it. That is indeed it. I don't exactly know how many we've killed. 600. Over 600 units just from this one siege. And you know what I'm actually thinking right now? I'm not thinking about revenge against the Song, even though these are the guys to perpetrate this particular siege attack. But I'm not thinking about that whatsoever. What I'm actually thinking about with this insane, huge amount of experience that we've just gained right there. Extra experience, 10,000. That's crazy. Anyway, as you can see right there, look at that. Li Yun actually did really well too. I didn't even see him getting kills. Wow, he must have been super stealthy about it. But anyway, there's 356 for us. And obviously Ma Lin did a fantastic job. 40 for him. Lu Tang didn't do too well, but that's, I think, because he's using a two-handed. And using a two-handed's kind of harsh when you're not using overheads. Anyway, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of stat increases there. And, as I said, we're not going to be attacking the Song. We're going to be attacking the Wu. Well, hopefully my archers will be able to eliminate this last crossbowman in the distance. And yes, we are still here in this siege defense. They decided to stick around outside. They actually murdered my patrol, which is grinding my gears quite a bit. But it's okay, because we have now completely destroyed the Song attack. And we got a bit of relation here. We were able to... look at that. We were able to take this guy prisoner. But as I've said before, if you can get about 25, I think it is, or 30 relation with a particular vassal, then you can try and persuade them to join your faction. And that's exactly what I'm going to try and do. It's going to take me a bit of time and a lot of captures to get there, but it's going to happen eventually. Alright, so it's time we go on the offensive, and as you can see, they are sallying out almost immediately. I was expecting that. These are the Wu. We are going to be taking one of their last remaining towns. Now, bear in mind that our vassals have actually been pretty active in the area, actually. I'm kind of surprised about this, because usually they're off doing something, but they're actually on a campaign right now, and they are defending my town. They seem to be defending my town because it was besieged a while ago, and obviously because I am pretty deep in Wu territory right now, I'm basically unable to defend it myself. And I don't know whether you can notice, but there's some weird graphical things going on in the... Look at that. Do you see that? It's kind of like a shadow or something. Oh, it's me! Look at that. It's me on the left there. Do you see that? Well, that's kind of weird. Not entirely sure what's going on with that. I suppose it's some kind of reflection. I guess it's probably because of a graphic option that I have enabled or something along those lines. But anyway, the point is that I am very pleased to be taking something from the Wu finally, because I have been intending to eliminate the Wu for a very long time indeed. And for some reason, we just haven't had the time or the opportunity to be able to do so, because most of the enemy vassals are very much vigilant, and even along the way here I was almost attacked by 3 different vassals. Thankfully they did not, lay in a pursuit course, so to speak. So anyway, we're just going to lead our soldiers in an assault here and see what we can do. Now obviously I'm probably going to be using my shield and sword up until we get in there. Actually, you know what, wait a second. We have a whole bunch of archers, don't we? So it would probably be a good idea for me to utilize them a little bit before we actually head up. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tell my companions to charge in. I actually don't even have that many infantry or cavalry, so basically just going to leave my infantry and cavalry out there just so that they can maybe act as a little bit of a distraction for the enemy's archers. And we're going to head in here and see what we can do about the opponent. It seems like we're actually fine. I'm actually kind of surprised. I was not anticipating to have such an easy time getting in here, but, well, that's just how it goes, I suppose, sometimes. Maybe you're just a little bit lucky in this case, and hopefully we'll be able to kill all these archers. I mean, I'm basically just wanting to see how good our companions actually are, because obviously we have Lu Tang, and we have all the others, and they're really, really good, They're really good. And we shouldn't have to worry about them at all. Unfortunately, my other companions are being eliminated pretty easily. I gotta say, I'm a bit disappointed by that. Yeah, kind of Oh, that's the reason. They're actually up against an enemy hero unit, I think. Where is he? I don't see him. I don't see him anywhere. 10 Feet of Blue was eliminated as well. I assumed they went after him somewhere, and he's probably downstairs or something. I don't see him on the map. I don't see him on the map, so I'm not entirely sure what they were fighting. Is he outside? No. No? No, he's not outside. Okay, this is very strange. I would have expected him to be outside murdering our people or something, but no, it seems like he's not there either, so I have no idea what has gone on. I have no idea where my companions went, and it seems like they all got themselves murdered by some invisible opponent. Well, it just means that the guy was very, very good at sneaking. And, well, we're just going to try and murder as many people as we can behind the scenes here. And then I will probably end up retreating, to be honest. Because there are over 600 units in the siege here. And it's going to be tough no matter what, really. I mean, I'm just going to try and murder as many people as I can get my hands on. How many do you think I can kill? This is the big test here, and the big question. Because I'm being murdered pretty heavily here. I'm going to get my shield out. And we're going to try and murder a couple of their archers, because the archers, you know, while they're not exactly great, they are going to deal some damage. And, yeah, no, overheads. Yes, overheads are not exactly great for us. Okay, so this is weird. This is really weird. I'm kind of surprised that my companions died so quickly, but oh well, never mind. Let's just, should we tell all of our forces to charge in? Might make sense. Maybe. Might make sense. I mean, I don't really want my archers to get murdered, so it's kind of a big deal. Oh dear, I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. But I did kill one last Wu archer just before I died, so I suppose that's okay. Anyway, how many did we kill? 184. I was hoping for more. And here we have a field battle against one of the Wu. They actually decided to attack me while I was building my ladders once again. And I have high hopes that I will be able to, yes, kill him pretty easily, actually. Is that really the King of Wu? Is that really the guy that is the liege? Because, well, he has a pretty significant army. I mean, he has about 200. Yes, he has about 200 fighting us right now. And as you can see, his units are all consisting mostly of cavalry, which is problematic in itself. So, not entirely sure what we're going to do here. Going to tell my archers to hold position back there. Going to tell my companions to continue the charge in, because if our forces can take these guys by a little bit of a surprise, then I think we'll have a much better time of things. And there he is again. I should probably try and take him out before he does damage to our forces. As you can see, he's right there. Did I just destroy his shield in one hit? Sometimes I think the hero units are kind of a bit weird. They're a bit weak for some reason, because now he's taking my hits like candy. But no, there we go, he's dead. That's it, I'm dead. That's what he says. Yes, exactly. Okay, so did my companions actually charge in? Yes, I think they did. Let's tell everyone else to charge in now as well, apart from the archers, of course, and then we will see what we can do about the remaining units here. I think we've got this, but obviously it's just it's kind of a bit weird, really, because sometimes, yes, you know, sometimes you have a pretty clear victory, but sometimes when you've only eliminated 38 of the opponent, it's still very much in the air. And there we have it, another 150 kills for me. Yes, I had to run around in circles a pretty significant amount to actually get that victory, which is not something I really wanted. Anyway, yeah, this guy does appear to be the king of Wu, which I'm actually wondering, should I take prisoner? Should I actually take him prisoner? You know what, I'm just going to let him go still, but I'm kind of wondering whether I should have or not, to be honest. But, oh well, never mind. Let's just take the Dark Wu Knights and everything, and then we'll just move on. Our Sky Archer Masters are teaching the Wu Archers exactly how to fight, and, well, with the big disparity in skill, and probably gear as well, it is a pretty foregone conclusion. But anyway, the point is that once we have eliminated a couple of these, I'm talking about maybe about 70 or so units, I'm probably going to retreat, and then we'll head back in again, because I don't really want to have a similar situation to before where we get a little bit too low in HP, because then we can be ambushed very easily from any vassal that wants to. Under the cover of night, we are attempting to sneak in. But they know we're here. They know we're here, like no one's business, but, you know. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Apparently I had a bit of a crash. Yes, isn't that lovely? Yes, thankfully I do tend to save quite often, so that does obviously make a pretty significant difference if the mod does indeed crash. It's a bit weird, really, because it's not really doing anything in particular when it happens as well. But, oh well, whatever the case, it's easy enough for me to just start it back up. No problem at all there. Anyway, we're going to try and see if we can creep in under the guise of the moonlight, and, well, yeah, that's not really helping, is it? Because moonlight is obviously kind of light, so, you know, everyone's going to see us. Isn't that great? Anyway, we're going to tell my companions to charge in, tell our cavalry, infantry, and everyone else to charge in, and we're going to see what we can do. I'm going to just equip my moon sword for the moment, because obviously I'm going to want to try and stay alive as much as humanly possible. And otherwise, we are going to try and assist my companions this time around, because beforehand, what did I do? Well, I left them alone. I left them alone to deal with the enemy forces, and I did not assist them in any way. And that was really bad. That was really, really bad. So it's probably a better idea for me to just do this and try and see what I can do here. So I'm going to try and see if I can assist them in this way, because if I can help them to survive, then they're going to be able to do even more damage. Oh, hello there, this guy. Yes, this guy right here. He is an absolute beast, and he does a lot of damage. He's the guy that killed my forces last time. Unfortunately, I am being murdered here quite considerably, so I'm going to need to move back a little bit. Yeah, that guy is using a weapon that I really want to find. I think someone actually mentioned it in the comments, so I appreciate that, because I'd love to be able to get it. I think it's a fantastic weapon, but obviously I think he's using a legendary, so that's obviously a pretty big deal. Did we kill him? Yeah, we killed him. Okay, fantastic. That's the guy that was also giving us problems in the Super Smash mode, if you recall. He was basically killing me in one hit. Yes, he was killing me in one hit, so he's an insane beast of a guy, and I think we could probably be relatively similar in using that weapon as well. So it might be nice for us to try and recruit him, maybe steal his weapon a little bit, you know, all that honorable stuff. And otherwise, I'm just going to try and switch to my two-handed now, because I don't think we're going to take too much damage from archers any further. I think the archers are going to be a bit preoccupied in having as many units flood into the battlements as they currently are. And hopefully we'll do okay, because obviously, as I've said before, we really don't have the luxury of numbers. It is a big disadvantage for us right now, as I don't have my patrol. You know, I don't have my patrol nearby. I need to make sure that I maintain my numbers as much as possible, because if I don't, then we're going to get picked on. We're going to get picked on by anyone that decides to arrive in the area, and that's not going to be very nice. So if I can, I'm going to try and shoot a couple of people. Take that. Thank you very much. I'm not carrying any bolts. No, I'm not carrying any bolts, but yeah, I'm not carrying any bullets either, which is kind of unfortunate. So let me see what I can do here. Maybe we can just do a couple of jump and slashes and see what's going on with that. The good old jump and slash that I've been doing since Prophecy of Pendor in the original series back in 2012 and 2013. I think it was 2013 probably. But yeah, anyway, point is that, oh yeah, the jump and slash. I love that. Anyway, let's see if we can... Yeah, are we doing okay? I've got 69 kills. Yes, anyway, let's see. There's two archers over there, but wow, that's a lot of units. This is problematic. Yeah, this is problematic. I hope I can get a good distance here between our forces and the enemy. Oh, there we go. We're dead. All right, so how many did we kill? 200 only. Ooh, that's kind of bad, because we need to eliminate another... I'm thinking another 200, I think, which is actually not bad, but it's going to take us quite a bit of time. Going to go back in straight away. We're just going to go back in straight away, and we're going to see what we can do. I'm going to just hold position outside, let my archers do a little bit of damage themselves, but they're not really going to do the same amount of damage as, say, the Noldor from Pendor would probably do, but they are still relatively good in comparison to most other archers. I was going to say marchers. Well, technically they are marchers because they're master archers. Yeah. Yes, okay, so we eliminated him. We eliminated him really, really nicely right there. I'm actually, what? What actually happened right there? I think one of our heroes actually has the ability to heal? I think that might be the case, because I was actually down pretty significantly. I was at like 20%, and then it healed me for some reason. I have no idea. I have no idea, but whatever the case, we are probably gonna be okay now that we have eliminated that guy with the insanely cool weapon, and, well, hopefully we'll get a chance to take him prisoner, because then we will potentially be able to gain some relation with him, and maybe we'll be able to see exactly how much relation we even have with him, because I don't even know. And there it is, the final kill. 82 kills for Bear Wave right here, and 22 renown is our reward. So we eliminated another 211. Unfortunately, we now have to deal with the stubborn defenders in the streets. There's only one. It's a hero unit. Oh dear, it's that guy. Okay, yeah, it's this guy. He is really, really good. I wonder whether Liu Tang is going to be able to beat him. Well, it's 2-on-1. He should die. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so what is he actually using? An Iron Monk Spade. Ooh, I'd love one of these. Can I take this? Ooh, it's pretty slow. It's pretty slow, actually. It must be a polearm of some kind. I'm assuming it's a polearm of some kind because he managed to escape. Ah. Now I'm salty. Now I'm salty because I would have loved to have been able to take him prisoner potentially. Oh well, never mind. We are rescuing one of our own vassals, as you can see right here. So technically, we've gained a little bit of relation with him and some honor, which is always nice. And then we have the opportunity to replenish our ranks. Now, unfortunately, this is a double-edged sword, really, because on the one hand, this is fantastic because this gives us a huge amount of forces, and on the other hand, it's kind of a bit bittersweet because we've lost so many units to try and take this, and I suppose getting these knights is always good. And Sky Knights, I mean, I've got a whole bunch of Sky Knights right there, so I suppose that's pretty nice anyway. Alright, so and there's no real loot here for us either. Not going to be asking this to be mine, and oh yeah, we have advanced. Fantastic. Okay, so we gained a Sky Bow. Look at that. A Masterwork Sky Bow with 99 accuracy and 101 speed rating. Wow, if only I was a power draw user. I'm not actually a power draw user. Maybe I should try leveling up my power draw a little bit and seeing if I can maybe use a bow at some point. But, well, I suppose there's a time and place for that, and maybe it's in the near future. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.